Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Virtual Y. My name is Jennifer, and I am here with a strength and stretch combination today. So we are going to be working through our major muscle groups and some of those smaller, more intentional movements to really get the whole body in motion. We will also take time for range of motion and stretching as we go as well. For equipment today, I do have a set of moderate to light dumbbells. We'll be doing some smaller range of motion activities with the resistance, so probably something 5 pounds or lighter. You can also double them up though if you're feeling like you want to work a little harder in some areas. I also have gliders out today, friends, so if you happen to have these gliders at home, this is a way that we can work a little bit more of that range of motion again and really strengthen those deep muscles. If you do not have gliders, a paper plate or a towel can work for a few of the things. And if none of that's available, you can just use your own body weight. It'll work out just great. I also have a chair ready so that we will be using this for balance. Maybe you have a wall or a counter, or you'll just use your own balance in space. That works as well. And finally, a mat. So anything that you have is great. If you don't have anything I just listed, you will be just fine, and we will still get a great workout and experience together. Some water so that we can stay hydrated, a pair of tennis shoes tied up nice and tight, and we should be ready to go. So I'm going to hit that music so we can get started. All right, friends, let's start out nice and wide with our feet, taking it into an easy lunge side to side. That's the one. Begin to roll your shoulder back, lifting up that elbow. Now I'm going to count on each of you to really listen to your body. So anytime you need to modify for your back, for your knees, for your shoulders, for your neck, anything that you might be nursing, make sure you take care of that as we move through our time together today. This next time, let's hold right down the center and just a little plie. So just getting some active movement going, just our body weight, no resistance here right out of the gate. Awesome. Adding a smile to your face, maybe a little energy coming from the inside out. Good. Now let's hold this next one down and pivot toward the right foot. So we've got that little lunge now here. Just using this time as a little warm up for the hips. But yes, we're already strengthening as well, aren't we? Great job. You've got it, friends. Let's come back to center, that plie again, feeling that connection. Again, shining the heart forward. Come back around to the other side. Oh yeah, feel that hip opening here if you tuck that hip under a little bit, and breathe. Super. We'll come back to center. Take a deep breath up the middle. Come on down. One more time, up the middle. And come on down. Perfect. Shake all of that out. Well done. Now we're going to get right into some work with our chair and potentially the glider. So if you have the glider available, let's go ahead and grab that, or you can just do a regular lunge. So what I'm starting with here is lunging back and dragging in. Okay, so I'm going to take it straight back and in. In fact, I could show this from the side where we're going down and dragging in. If you don't have the glider, go here. Lunge and lift, or even just keep it lunging straight down and up, okay? So if and when you're ready, go for it. We're dragging in. So right now we're really working the glutes, the quads as we squeeze. Options again to lift the knee through the middle or to keep that leg grounded. Lots of ways to make this work today. Out and in. Perfect. Keep the breath going, starting to feel those legs starting to warm up. We've got 4 more like this. And 3. Awesome. And 2. Last time. Let's switch legs. Very good. So first round, right under this one now, squeezing in. So again, if you have the glider, a plate, or a towel, we're dragging that back toe heavy. Drag it heavy. Squeeze those glutes as we come in and through. You got it. Zipping up that core. So each time you come in, think about a little extra connection with your core. Drag in, squeeze up. We've got 4 to go on this side, and 3. Dragging heavy, 2. and fantastic. Now let's switch the toe again, other foot, and come to the side now. So we're gonna reach out and cross front, reach out and cross back. If you don't have the glider available, lunging to the side and back up. So here's the choice without the glider, one of the ways, or even stay grounded in a squat. And then the other way is with our squat and squeeze. Perfect. Squeezing those inner thighs, dragging that toe extra heavy. Breathe, squeeze. Breathe, zip. Lock it in, connect, and connect. Perfect. Breathe, squeeze. Keep that toe extra heavy. You're doing awesome. Zip. Zip. Last 4. Excellent. 3 more each way. Make a difference. You got it. And 2s. And wonderful. Okay, switcheroo. Other toe aboard. I'm going to turn my chair over. You might change sides another way, but this is how we're getting there to balance out our body. The name of this class is Stretch and Strength, so think about how we're stretching out and strengthening in. Reach and zip. So that pelvic floor pulling in and together. Pulling in and together. Exhale, drag. Exhale, drag. Squeezing it tight. You're doing awesome. We've got 4 each way with the breath. And 3 each way, making a difference. And 2s. And perfect. All right, what we're gonna do next is give the glider a little break, shake out those hips. That gets us going, doesn't it? And grab those dumbbells next. So that set of moderate to light dumbbells. We're working through a little side work here where we're taking our arms out and in. You might stagger your feet or soften the knees hip width apart. You choose here. You might even do a little Pilates V if you'd like to stand up tall here. Breathe and lift. Breathe and lift. Exhale, lift. You're doing great for 4. Now listen up on 3. We're gonna hold it up, friends. Tuck your knuckles down. And now overhead. And now overhead. How about plie and squeeze? Plie and squeeze, otherwise known as a squat, right? Bending our knees, call it a plie, we can call it a squat. Coming up and through, zip and lift. And zip and lift. Feel your shoulders, but try to relax your neck. We've got 8, 7, 6, work those shoulders, and 5, energy, 4, up, 3, breathe, 2, and fantastic. Let's bring those dumbbells in and down. Now we are squatting, so shooting the hips back, and we're going into a row and a fly. So we'll row once and fly out once. So pull the elbows in, bent elbow, and then take it out. Bent elbow, and take it out. Breathe, squeeze, breathe, squeeze. Connect, lift, connect, lift. Continue to look down to keep the neck in alignment with the spine. You're doing awesome. Hope you're feeling the upper back now, friends. This is so good for our posture, our alignment here for 4, and squeeze. 3, connect, 2, and good. Now listen up. This next time, row it in, squeeze it in, triceps extending back. Squeeze and squeeze. Think about the back of the arms, friends. Squeeze tight. We've got 8, connect 7, working at 6 and 5. Hold on, 4, 3. Now listen up on 2. We'll hold it back, knuckles down, pulse it home, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So good. Whew, let's release that, shake it all out, and a deep breath. Now back to the glider. Let's set these guys down. Right back to that lunge, friends. Ready, set. Take one toe aboard, and here we go. Back for 2 and in for 2. Reach and drag. Really feeling those glutes, hamstrings, quads, making a difference. Remember, if you don't have the glider, you're lifting your knee up and through. That is another great way to make this work happen. Exhale, drag. Exhale, drag. We've got 4 with the breath, and 3, squeeze tight, and 2, first leg, and whoo, switch it out. Again, enjoying stretch and strength. Stretch and strength. Reach back, zip up. Reach back, zip and connect. You're doing awesome. Keep the mind in that muscle. So good, friends. We've got 4. Drag heavy, 3. Make a difference, 2. And hooray. Woo, let's turn to the side again. How we doing? Organize that upper body. Ready, set. We've got that lateral lunge and squeeze across. Reach, squeeze. Reach, squeeze. Awesome. Breathe and connect. This is your time to zip up through that pelvic floor. Squeeze it tight. And good. Those thighs definitely working. Core can connect here as we zip and lift. Every time across, we've got 8 and 7. Breathing 6. Make a different 5 and 4, 3, 2, and wonderful. Center to finish and switcheroo. Other side we go. Realign that spine. Lock in that core. Ready, set. Here we go. Out and squeeze. Awesome. Keep the breath full. Again, that zip through the pelvic floor. Each time we come in, zip and zip and zip and connect. You're doing great. That toe is heavy and connected. Here's 8. Energy, 7. Make a difference, friends. Here's 6 and 5. Last 4. 3, 2, and finish. Woo, hopefully that felt well. Go ahead and shake out those hips. I know that gets very hippie, doesn't it? You're doing great. So good, so good. All right, let's grab those dumbbells again, everyone. This time for our shoulders, we'll do 1 lateral raise like we had it, and then 1 forward raise. Looks like this. 1 time off to the side, 1 time forward. Once out, once up. Lock it in, friends. Bring your mind to the muscle. Think about those shoulders, working hard. Breathe and lift. We're halfway there. Can we switch the lead leg? Switch the lead leg. Dig in with those shoulders. Arms are quite straight, but of course, bending the elbows would make it easier. So if you're feeling any tension in your neck or shoulder girdle that isn't welcome, bring your elbows bend more bent or reduce the weight. We've got 4 each way. Should be building by now. 3, work it. Ooh. And 2, work. And last time. Hooray. Back to that row fly. Ready, set. Row once and fly once. By tipping forward, now we should feel it in our back. So when we were upright, we felt it more through our shoulders, top and side of the shoulders. Now we're right into that upper back. Look down and squeeze. We've got 4, locking it in, and 3, energy, 2, and fantastic. Now go ahead and row it up and tricep extend. Mind into the muscle, squeeze. Make a difference, friends. Squeeze it tight. Working hard. We've got 4, 3, 2. Hold it back. Knuckles down. Finish with the pulse, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Fantastic. Let's release there. Shake it out. How did that go? Take a breath and release your weights again. One more little leg series with the chair. We don't need anything except for gravity this time. Pilates V with the legs, tippy toe up. Heels are together. Little plie, down and up. Down and up. So our heels are together. We're zipping up the inner thighs. Ideally, heels are up, but of course you can set them down if that serves you better. 4 to go. 3, watching those knees. Zip it up. 2. Now hold this next one down. Pulse the knees out. Little pulses. Tiny and strong. Tiny and strong. You've got this, everyone. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and great. Stand up, shake out. Oh boy, how did that go? Now we're gonna tip forward, more of a plank position with our upper body. So you might hold the sides of the chair to get long through the spine. This time, let's actually point the toe and squeeze up through the glute. Locking it into the core once again and squeezing up and up. So notice I'm not coming all the way down in between. We're focusing on the lift, working up and into gravity for 4. Tummy is super tight. 3, 2. Now hold this one up, friends. Flex the foot and curl it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now hold it out long and pulse it home. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh boy, glutes, right? Let's shake that out. Let it go, let it go. Well done. Now the other leg is in question next. Line up the spine, lock in the core. Ready, set, we go up and up. Once again, work hard to keep the hips and shoulders square. Lift, lift. Bring your mind to the muscle. Think about those glutes. Lift, squeeze, lift, squeeze. We've got 8, 7, work it 6, 5, breathing 4, 3, now on 2, hold it up, flex the foot, curl it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, hold on. 4, 3, 2, straight leg, pulse home. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, plenty. Woo! Let's take that deep breath and shake out those hips. How did that go? In fact, maybe a little figure 4 moment would feel really nice. How are we? I hope you're feeling great. We're going to continue to work this body. This next round is back to upper body. We're going to be down on the mat. So this is a great time for a sip of water. If you haven't grabbed one, this is your chance. We're going to be coming on down with those dumbbells nearby again, staggering between bicep curls and push-ups, okay? So we worked our shoulders, chest, and triceps. Now shoulders back and triceps. Now we're gonna get our biceps and our chest, okay? So working together next, down to the floor. If you have a mat, this is a time you could lay that out. Keep your gliders nearby, by the way, if you have them, or the plates, because we'll get back into that fun stuff in just a little bit. But for now, let's set one dumbbell on either side of our mat and line up for our first set of push-ups. So we're gonna begin with 10 push-ups, leading with the heart. Ready, set, here we go. Down and up, 10, 9, working 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, awesome. Push back to the knees, bicep curls. 10, 9, good. 8, find that place where you feel the challenge in those biceps. 5, 4, breathing. 3, squeezing. 2, back down to push-ups, friends. 2 more rounds of each. 10 push-ups. Ready, set, go. 10, 9. Ideally, we're working right on through here, feeling the difference. Perfect. 5, 4, 3, 2, biceps. Step it back, curl it in. 10, 9. Awesome. Stay tough, everyone. 5, 4, 3, 2, and yay. Last round. Push-ups coming up, coming in for the win. 10, 9, 5, 4, 3, 2, and yay. Let's push back. Bicep curls. 10, 9, breathe. 8, squeeze. 7. You've got this. Stay tough. 4, 3, 2, and perfect. Let's set those dumbbells down. Stretch into shell stretch. Beautiful. Coming up next, I promise to get those gliders back in motion. This next round, we're gonna be down on our forearms with the gliders potentially on our toes. Now, 2 choices. So if you don't have the glider or don't care for the glider, you're going to work a dolphin push-up. If you have the glider, we're gonna go ahead and put 1 on each toe and reach out to a forearm plank, okay? So we're right here, reaching out. Option to bring 1 knee in at a time here, or do the dolphin push-up where you're lifting the hips. So if you don't have the gliders, you're going here, okay? In fact, even if you have the gliders and you'd rather, you can absolutely go here, okay? Stick with me for 30 more seconds. So we either have the mountain climbers or the dolphin push-up. Stay tough, lock into your core. You decide with or without the gliders, locking it in. We have time for 5 more. 4, with the breath. 3, work the shoulders, work the abs. 2, and awesome. Little break here, fantastic. Nice. Now we're gonna keep those gliders going, this time with a little bridge work, okay? So we've got the gliders or not, again, the floor, body weight, everything works just fine. But if you have them, go ahead and roll on back. Find your neutral spine. Excellent. And then we'll take a deep breath and lift those hips up off of the mat. Option to pull 1 heel in at a time while we keep the hips level. Otherwise, you can absolutely do both at the same time. This definitely ups the ante, okay? Give that a try. But regardless of where you are, maintain neutral spine, okay? So if your ribs are popping up or if you're feeling that the hips are staggering, go ahead and come back to a basic bridge. Get the gliders out of the game and just do a regular bridge. We've got 8, drag 7, squeeze the hamstring. 6, 5, breathe. 4. Stay tough, friends. Now what we're gonna do next is hold it in with or without the gliders and pulse the hips up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Now on 2, can we hold it up? Little pulses. 10, 9, 8, knees out. 7, knees out. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, enough. Woo, set those hips down. Maybe bring 1 knee in at a time to feel that lovely stretch. Well done. Release that lower back. Release that hamstring. Nice job, everyone. Now that was a little back extension work. We are going to get into more flexion with our core work coming up next. So take a moment. Again, a great time for a sip of water. Great time for a deep breath. Release, relax. Nice job. All right, so we are going to go ahead. We're done with the gliders now. Is that good news? Hopefully you enjoyed them if you had them. If you don't have them, maybe consider they are actually a really, really good piece to use. So what we're gonna do today is a little stomach series straight from Pilates, okay? So we're gonna work through our single leg pull first. So one leg in, one leg out, inhale and switch, and switch, and switch. Now notice I'm not changing in my torso. Neutral spine stays intact. We're reaching out. Maybe you're lifting your shoulder blades a little bit more off of the mat as we maintain that strong integrity through the spine. Nice. Now the same thing, double leg pull, both in, both out. Both in, both out. Exhale, crunch, inhale, stretch. Good. Stick with this, friends. Feel that connection. Sweep and breathe. Sweep and breathe. 2 more. This one should be building up right about here. Nice. Now scissors. One up, one down. It's just a little pull back. I like this one because yes, we're strengthening, of course, but we're also stretching. Stretch and stretch and stretch and breathe. You've got this. 8, 7, point the toes, stretch long. 6, 5, energy. 4, 3, 2. Now both legs up, please. Hands might go under your hips or you might hold your head up. Inhale down 2, exhale up 2. Reach away and squeeze up. Reach away and squeeze up. Stay with it, friends. Bring the mind to the muscle. Mind into that core. Feel it working. We've got 4. Squeeze up. We're almost there with this stomach series. It should become pretty clear why we call this stomach series. It's a good combination. The final piece is bicycle. Bring one knee in, one leg out, hands light behind the head. Rotate, rotate, rotate. Breathe and rotate. Twist and twist and twist. And exhale. Get that shoulder blade up and around, up and around. You've got this. 8, 7, 6, make a difference. 5, energy. 4, 3, 2, hooray. Woo, set that head down. Stomach series, check, 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 right? Fabulous job, friends. Now, we're gonna change from this position to an all-fours position. So utilize your core to roll yourself up and switcheroo to hands and knees. Let's look down, finding neutral spine once again. In fact, let's use a cat and cow to settle into it. So we use an exhale to round into cat. Inhale, lengthen into cow. Exhale, scoop cat. Inhale, lengthen cow. Exhale, scoop, look back. Inhale, lengthen. Once again. Nice. Now let's settle in between those 2 places. Kneeling on one leg, extending the opposite leg and opposite arm. Hesitate. And then come back in. Other side. Hesitate. And come back in. Switching. Hesitate. And come in. Switching. Hesitate. And good. Now hold this side and we'll go out and in for 8. Crunch. 7. Squeeze the abs. 6. Feeling that balance. 5. 4. Breathe, friends. 3. 2. 1. Awesome. Let's set that guy down. Switcheroo. Opposite arm, opposite leg. Reach, crunch. Reach, crunch. Stretch, squeeze. Stretch, squeeze. 5, 4, 3. You're doing great. 2. And awesome. Stretch out, bring it in, and set those hips back over the heels. Great time for a big stretch here, friends. Fabulous. Now with the bridging and that work we just did, we did get a little back extension. Let's just do a tiny bit more by lying down on our bellies, stretching the arms out in front of us and the toes out behind us. Create as much length as you can. Attach a little bit of lift, and then begin to flutter your way home. So little swimming here, lots of activation through the back body, the posterior chain. Keep the spine long, the breath full. We've got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and wonderful. Release down, back up the hands, and let's find that child's pose once again. Fantastic. Now, some of us are going to feel good right down the middle with child's pose. Others might want to lift one arm up and add thread the needle. So if you like thread the needle, go ahead and try that, where we're rotating through the spine. Deep diaphragmatic breathing, letting it go. Great. Now once you feel that stretch, let's unwind. Try the other side. If you've got the rotation, otherwise stay right down the middle. Once you feel that stretch, come back down the middle, and let's articulate up nice and easy back to all fours, flipping the toes under, pressing to a downward dog, and then walking the hands back toward our feet, softening the knees, and rolling up. Easy does it, one vertebra at a time. Awesome. Now what we're going to do to finish today is sit back on that chair. So if you have the chair available, great. If you didn't, actually you can just sit right down on your mat. That works great as well. But just want to give you a little bit more stretching for your hips. So we're going to bring one leg forward, one leg back here. Moving all of our stuff, right? So the shoulders are on top of the hips. And then let's take one arm and just sweep it around. Just a nice big stretch around. Breathe and open. This next time, hold it back, hand on the back of the calf or the hamstring, and reach back. Awesome. Once you feel that stretch, then come on down. Let's switch sides. So we'll just pivot around on our chair. Same rhythm over here. Taking that outside hand and sweeping it around. Bringing the breath right into the movement. The breath right into the muscle. Awesome. And then this next time around, let's bring the hand behind the calf or the hamstring and bend back. Beautiful. Once you feel that stretch, come on forward. Let's switcheroo now to face the front. One leg is bent, one leg is straight, and a forward bend for the calf and hamstring. How does that feel? Breathe and release. Maybe even point the toe to stretch that shin out. So good to take care of that body as a whole, breathing into the places you need it most. Let's hinge the heart back up and cross the ankle over the knee, opening up through the hip. Again, lengthen through the spine first, and then a slight tip forward. Beautiful. Once you feel that stretch, lift up, switcheroo, other leg goes out in front. Again, create length, tip it forward, maybe draw the toe back. Breathing into that calf. Beautiful. Maybe you'll point that toe back away, let that shin release. feeling energized from all that great stretching and exercise that we just did. Coming back upright and ankle across the knee. My goodness, we checked it all off, friends. We got our quads, hamstrings, inner and outer thighs, definitely got the glutes, lots of glute time. And then of course the shoulders, chest back, biceps, triceps, the abs got a good dose as well. Hopefully you're feeling like all those areas got the love today. Let's take a deep breath up the middle, a little side bend for good measure. Awesome. We also strengthened our lower back and did our back extension work. Let's take a moment to do a mini back bend here to open up the heart one more time. And then finally a deep breath up the center and an exhale to shake it on down. What a job well done, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me for our stretch and strength today. Again, I'm Jennifer here at Virtual Y. We love having you. There's tons of content over in the virtual library. If you haven't checked it out, please do. Teaching areas, we have lots of education, tons of well-being experiences. And don't miss our 80s throwback classes. Those are super fun over in our library, as well as the Taylor Swift series that we just did. So much fun we're having with you all here at Virtual Y. Keep coming. Let us know how you're feeling and what you're enjoying, what you'd like to see, and we look forward to seeing you next time. Thanks, everyone.